In today's video, I am going to teach you how to add multiple invoices to one bill.com. This is a useful setup when you are combining several invoices from the same vendor into a single bill record, while still keeping clear documentation for each invoice number and amount. First, log into your bill.com account. Take a moment to make sure you are using the correct workspace or organization because your bills will be saved to the account you are currently viewing. After you are signed in and you can see your dashboard, you are ready to move to the Bills section. Next, click Bills in the left-hand navigation menu. On screen, look for the Bills link on the left side. This is where bill.com organizes all bill-related activity, including bills you have created and any bills you may be waiting on for processing. Selecting this menu option ensures you start the process from the correct area. Now click Add Bill. This action opens the form where you will enter the details for the bill you want to create. At this point, it helps to have your invoice information handy because you will be entering an invoice number and amount for each invoice you are grouping together. After the Add form loads, select the vendor. Choose the vendor that issued the invoices you are combining. This step matters because the vendor selection sets the accounting context for the bill and ensures the bill is tied to the correct supplier in bill.com. Next, in the bill details, enter the total amount for all the invoices you are grouping together. This total should reflect the combined sum of each individual invoice amount. You are essentially creating one bill record that represents the overall amount you will be paying, even though you are attaching multiple invoice references inside the description or line items. After you enter the total, move to the description or line items section. This part is where you will capture the invoice-by-invoice details for accurate record keeping. Choose whichever field your bill.com setup offers for adding line entries. If you see both options, use the one that allows separate rows, since the goal is to record each invoice number clearly. Now add separate rows for each individual invoice number and its corresponding amount. In each row, enter one invoice number, and then enter the amount associated with that specific invoice. The important part is consistency and clarity. Make sure the invoice number you enter matches the invoice you received, and make sure the amount matches the invoice total. This way, even though you are creating only one bill, you still retain a clean trail of exactly what invoices are included. As you enter these rows, take a moment to double-check the spelling and formatting of the invoice numbers, and confirm that none of the amounts were accidentally typed into the wrong row. Small mistakes in invoice references can create confusion during review or reconciliation later. When everything looks correct, click Save to create the bill. Clicking Save finalizes the record and stores your vendor, total amount, and the invoice breakdown you entered. If bill.com shows any confirmation message or returns you to the bills list, review that screen briefly to confirm the bill was created successfully. And that covers everything you need to know. You have now added multiple invoices into one bill in bill.com while keeping the invoice numbers and amounts clearly documented.